You're watching the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand.
Salah to settle it in front of the Kop.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Smash that like button, get your comments in nice and quickly. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. A few bits to update you on. Some real movements in the market. We're going to be talking about, of course, Martin Zubamendi. We're going to be talking about the Georgian goalkeeper that potentially could be bought by Liverpool, Giorgio Marmadashvili. He is, of course, at Valencia right now. We're also going to be talking about Anthony Gordon. So make sure you do smash that like button, get those like counts up, and we'll go into this video. Right, the first thing to update you on, really, is, of course, the Martin Zubamendi deal. Where do we stand at the minute with this deal? The newest conversation, especially last night, was Martin Zubamendi had given the green light from his side. He does want the move to Liverpool, even though Real Sociedad doing their absolute utmost to convince him and persuade him to stay at the club, which included a PowerPoint talking about the local delicacies and mountains. Have you seen Liverpool? Yeah, we've got the Peak District not far away. We got El Gato Negro, the tapas. We've got Esto es España. We've got Luña. We've got Luñalita on the docks. If you want tapas, my friend, Liverpool is very good, very nice. So listen, he wanted the move to Liverpool, but the latest news on this, okay, is that Liverpool could easily recoup the circa 60 million euros proposed by Zubamendi. This is according to Lewis Steele, the journalist who has been heavily involved in this case. Liverpool will receive around about 7.5 million or so from the Solanke sell-on clause. Great work, Michael Edwards. They want 20 million each for Van den Berg and Morton. So let's be realistic and say 30 million-ish for the pair. That gets you around about 30.75. And sell Carvalho. He says, this is, again, not my opinion. This is Lewis Steele. He's talking about how Liverpool could potentially recoup the money for Zubamendi. But this is the important one here. It's now being reported that Stefan Bajcetic could be loaned to Real Sociedad. This is being discussed as part of the Zubamendi deal. Now, if Liverpool have hit the release clause, there wouldn't need to be any other outgoings from Liverpool's point of view. So I'm a little bit at a loss as to why. Is this a desperate ploy? Do Liverpool really, really want Zubamendi? And they're saying, well, listen, to get this deal over the line, let's give them Stefan Bajcetic. Don't forget, Real Sociedad are losing Mikel Merino to Arsenal, and they could now lose Zubamendi to Liverpool. But it was Jorge C. Pijon, the journalist, who did say that Liverpool and Real Sociedad are still working on reaching an agreement for Zubamendi. The possibility of the English, including footballers in the deal, has been put on the table. A little bit of broken English there, but what he's saying is there could be almost a swap. I wouldn't call it a swap deal. It's almost like a sweetener, an add-on by losing their two-star players. According to more reports, Liverpool would be happy to give them in exchange Stefan Bajcetic or Tyler Morton. Now, I'm sure that they don't want to be used as a make-weight to make this deal happen. However, I wouldn't like to see Stefan Bajcetic move in the other direction. I think this is his season, a breakout season. So yeah, listen, it's a tough one because from all accounts, it seems like Liverpool have done their utmost to get Zubamendi through the door. It looks like on his side, he's more than happy to move to Liverpool. But until that official bid goes in and the release clause is met, nothing will happen. Just on the Dominic Solanke one, we know he's moving to Tottenham. According to numerous reports, Liverpool would get around about 9 million based on a 20% cut of the 46 million if Solanke were to move for the release clause figure of 65 million. The initial 19 million the Cherries paid is reportedly not included in the percentage. Only the profit that Bournemouth would make from a sale, including Solanke, would allow Liverpool to recoup the rest of the money. It's starting to get busy, people. If you didn't want any well, if we hadn't had any good news regarding the transfer window so far, but it looks like now things are starting to heat up. So in the chat right now, do you think that Liverpool should use Stefan Bajcetic, Tyler Morton, a central midfielder, as a make-weight in order to bring Zubimendi to the club. Do you feel like once Liverpool hit that release clause, the deal is done, he makes the move, the personal terms are agreed? Let me know your thoughts on that one, please. As it looks like Stefan Bajcetic could go out on loan and Zubimendi does come in. On the goalkeeper now, a lot's been said about Liverpool's goalkeepers. We've seen Jaros promoted into pre-season this year, which has been great. Obviously, our number 2, Caoimhín Kelleher, is still keeping one slight eye on the door just to enhance his probability of actually playing and starting every game for another team. But Liverpool, according to Fabrizio Romano, have the possibility to sign Giorgio Mamardashvili and send him straight back out on loan, which would mean that he would rejoin Liverpool next season. Let me know your thoughts on that one. I'll be honest, haven't heard too much about this goalkeeper. Again, you know, is a La Liga player, starts for Valencia. Valencia did have a late surge towards the European places in La Liga. But is he the goalkeeper that you would like to see come through the door to not replace Alisson? But there's definitely an eye on him to say that maybe not now, but in the future, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years, he could be the guy that comes in and replaces Alisson. A long way off. However, let us know your thoughts in the chat. There's also some reports, according to the Daily Telegraph, that if Aston Villa lose Diego Carlos to Fulham, they would be looking at Joe Gomez. I wouldn't want that to happen. Ben Doak is also attracting interest from other teams in the Premier League. Is there a loan move to be had there? Sepp van den Berg, will he stay before the end of the season? He's valued by Liverpool around £20 million. So it does seem to all be kicking off. Anthony Gordon as well. This one just won't go away, will it? Still at this stage with a grand total of 21 days to go until the window shuts. That's exactly 3 weeks, people. Do you think there's any possibility that Anthony Gordon comes to Liverpool? Do let me know in the chat. I can't see it at this late stage, if I'm honest. Really nice to see Alisson Becker back in training with Arne Slot as well. And it seems like the Zubimendi deal, there wasn't any problems in terms of, you know, on both parties. But now it does seem like a little bit that it could be Stefan Bajcetic heading the other way, potentially. I'm just going to click on this account here, the Anfield Sector. 3 seconds ago, Liverpool and Richard Hughes are pushing very hard to convince Zubimendi to leave his boyhood clubs. Any hold-ups in a deal are due to the players being offered in exchange. The delay is due to the player's decision and the structure of any deal. Again, that's Lewis Steele involved. Everything points to Zubimendi wanting to join. However, can he actually stand strong and follow that dream of his, knowing that his parent club are really looking to keep him? There is another update 23 seconds ago from David Ornstein. What a time to do a video, by the way. Liverpool continue to work to sign Martin Zubimendi from Real Sociedad. Players going the other way, not focus of the talks for now. He's dispelled the rumour and delay more due to the deal structure. LFC efforts to convince the 25-year-old to leave and Sociedad to persuade the midfielder to stay. They're still trying. They've still got the presentations out. They're showing him the mountains in San Sebastian. The jamon croquetas, I'm sure, are lovely, right? But we've got some here as well. And as I said, everything points to Zubimendi wanting to join. These are tense hours now for Liverpool, Zubimendi and Real Sociedad in this deal. So we're hearing right now that the hold-up is potentially over the deal structure. Liverpool, I assume, are trying to spread out the costs, whereas I assume that Sociedad want most, if not all, of the costs up front. Also, thoughts on Pedro Neto allegedly about to join Chelsea. I did not see that one coming. That raises their squad number to around about 46 players now, which is just insane. It is just insane. But there you go. That is the absolute latest. You won't get a more up-to-date story than this one. So Martin Zubimendi, let us know in the chat, what do Liverpool have to do to get this across the table? Is it the deal structure? Is it the wages? Let us know in the chat right now. It's going to be a busy one. Strap yourselves in and make sure that you are across the COP TV for all of the transfer news. Just before you go. Special shout out to the LFC Foundation. I will be doing the run to Anfield, the 5K run on the 8th of September. They sent me this beautiful package with my running tag on, Alex GT. There's also a bottle in here, some black socks, and this t-shirt. This is what I'll be wearing for the run. Hoping to do it in 25 minutes or so. But if you would like to sign up for this run, guess what? You can. You can be running next to me in this run from Stanley Park, and we finish, guys, on the Kop. You're watching the Kop TV now. If you are local in Liverpool or a couple of hours away, make sure you sign up to this run. It's a fun run, right? No, it's not a race. We're looking to have some fun, raise some money for the LFC Foundation. And guess what? You finish off in the Kop, right? There'll be legends there waiting for you in the famous stand, the most famous stand in the world, I should add. And they'll be clapping you across the finish line as you descend on Anfield. And I'm sure it'll be a great day for everyone. So I'm going to be there. Make sure you sign up. A lot of people, after I did the story on Instagram, have now signed up, which is great to see. Good on you. And if you haven't yet, the link is in the description. Click that and make sure you join us. You can run next to us. We can have a good chat about football, etc., etc. So guys, Martin Zubamendi, vamos chico. Like this video, comment and subscribe to the channel. We'll see you very soon, I'm sure. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you check out the rest of the channel too. There's other stuff you'll enjoy for sure.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice
of football's most famous dads. Come on.